What's good, boys? So I just got off work, and my goal is to be the most transparent person to you guys, especially to my clients, to my followers, to the people who see my content, and most importantly, to myself. I want to be true to myself. And something that really, really affects men, including myself, every single day is lust. Just the word lust, the feeling of lust, needing and wanting at all times. And there are people out on the internet, there are coaches who say that they've found a way how to completely eliminate lust from their mind. In my personal opinion, I don't think that's possible. It's not. In the Bible, it wasn't possible. In today's day and age, it's definitely not possible. 150 years ago, 200, 300, 400, it's not possible. From our sins, we have those thoughts at all times. Even Joseph would constantly throw himself away from the women that were trying to draw him farther from his purpose. He chose purpose over pleasure. And that's what I inspire my clients to do. Every single day, I jot down and I write down my purpose, my goals, what I'm going to do the next day, how I'm going to do them, what order I'm going to do them. And some people might see that on my story and, he's taking life too serious. He's journaling every single day. He's writing every single thing down. Man, he's putting on a show for social media. Listen, this isn't a show. It's not a show. This is real life. You can take control of your life by simply forgiving your old self of sin, accepting Jesus, and allowing yourself to be better physically. Those three things right there. I'm gonna break it down even more. I believe there are three most important things in a man: protect, provide, and serve. As a man, the people who we share blood with, the people who we care and say we love, and the people who love us especially, and the people who don't feel love, we are placed on this earth to protect them. We must protect those who cannot protect themselves. That's something my dad used to say always. As a man, it's not wrong to cry. But as a man, if somebody else is in need of a strong man and a strong spirit, you have to be a man. You have to protect. Now, protecting doesn't have to just always be physical. Protecting can be spiritual, protecting can be mental, protecting can be emotional. As a man, we are designed to ignore emotions. We are told from a very young age that we are men. We're supposed to be hard-headed, strong, ambitious. We're supposed to know what to do in life. We're supposed to work and provide for those that we want, for those that need us. And let me tell you, being a man has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with what you were told as a kid and what you were told as a teenager and all the things that happened when you were a teenager. Trust me, I'm 19 and I've been through it. I've slept with the girls. I've dreamt over the girls. I've lusted day in and day out over these women. Do you know why? That's our flaw. As men, we are stronger. As men, we do have some more talent. We have the bigger body that can protect. We have the drive and ambition and the test to boost our energy and work to provide and protect and serve who we choose and who we love and care about. But listen, lust can strip that away so fast. Lust is so consuming. It takes and it leaves you empty. You gain nothing. You're staying in bed and you can't fall asleep. The first thing you do, open a video. If you don't open a video and you don't watch what I'm not going to say, you don't watch The Hub, you don't watch OnlyFans, you don't watch these women on TikTok. You think these other coaches and these other people on social media, these influencers, escaped lust? It's on Snapchat, it's on Instagram, it's on TikTok, it's on Facebook, it's on Twitter, it's on Safari, it's in your face. You go to the gym, girls are purposely wearing things to get attention. And yes, is it your fault for looking? It is. It is. Every single day, you have to tell yourself over and over and over again, every time you get a thought, nope, I am a different man. I am a man who does not require lust. I'm a man who is able to fight his battles with God and God alone. I'm a man who doesn't need instant gratification. I'm a man who puts his purpose over pleasure. I'm a man who is able to provide, protect, and serve and not ruin my entire goal and my entire dream and my ambition and my road along the journey because of a woman. Because a woman snaps me a picture. Because a woman follows me on Instagram. Now I'm scrolling through her page. Because a woman liked my story on Instagram. Oh, does that mean she wants to sleep with me? Are we serious? Every single day from the past 3 years, 2 years, 1 year of my life, it has been consumed by lust. And you know how I stop it? I force myself to get up. Every time I want to open up a video, every time I want to scroll TikTok and scroll Instagram for girls and excuse my language, for ass, for tit, for all these bodily functions of a woman, like I don't know how to explain how disgusting it is. As a man, you're watching another man and woman do what you are dreaming of doing. As a man, you're liking girls' posts, scrolling through their account because you want to have a couple minutes of satisfaction. You're texting girls every other day, new girls every night, going out to bars, drinking, plummeting your testosterone, you're excuse my language, fucking up your head. I really hate to curse as much, but lust gets me like this. That you need to put your foot on the brake and tell yourself and say every time you hear a thought like that, I am a man who protects, provides, and serves. I'm a man who doesn't need instant gratification. I'm a man who puts his purpose in front of pleasure. I'm a man who is waiting. I'm a man who is waiting for the one that is going to bear my children, the woman that is here ready to take me to another level, the woman I can bring home to my mom and to my dad and say, Mom, Father, I'm going to marry this woman. I want to spend the rest of my life with this woman. You think a woman like that is going to show up in your dreams, show up on your Instagram feed, show up on your TikTok, show up on OnlyFans or Pornhub? You think a girl like that you dream about, a girl who's loyal, a girl who is going to marry you and bear your children, who's never going to leave your side, going to support you for whatever you do in life, is going to be there every step of the way, just like the Lord? No. Not if you're acting like this. Not if you're a man who's consumed by lust. Not if you're a man who, needs instant gratification. The second you get horny, you're pulling out a video. What woman would want that? Especially a successful, self-made, humble, loving, caring woman. You have to understand, you attract what you are. If you're a positive person, you're going to surround yourself with positive people. If you're a negative person, you're going to surround yourself with negative people. That's how life works. That's how energy works. I believe in energy and frequency. I believe that what you put out, you get in, right? It's the same thing with business. As much work as I put in, I get out. The more time I put into my content, the more likes I get. The more time I put into my business, the better results my clients get. The more effort and work I put into the gym, the better results I get. Same thing with eating, same thing with thinking, same thing with mindset, same thing with meditating, same thing with sleeping. Everything in this world is built off a foundation that you can find in the Bible. Every single thing. Whether or not you are a man who is willing to conquer. I have people in the comments saying, oh, well, I had this one comment say, oh, I'm just really sick, man. Man, I can't do it. Bullshit. Bullshit. I talk about my mom a lot. My mom has muscle dystrophy. My mom has been dying since the day I was born. I have watched my mom go from standing and running and playing with me in the grass as a child to now me being 19 and she can't sit or stand for more than an hour at a time. She drives a wheelchair to her job. She gets up every single morning in pain and goes to work. We have a elevator in our house because my mom cannot get up the stairs. And she goes to work and she protects and she provides for her family. I always had a roof over my head. I always had food on the table. I always had fresh water to drink. I always had clothes on my back. And I always had love coming in. There is no excuse. There is no excuse, and there's no excuse for lust. There's no excuse for pride, but the number one sin that all men deal with is lust. So if any coach or any influencer tells you, oh, I found the way to get it, there is no permanent resistance to lust. That's the best way I could put it. There is no permanent resistance to lust. The decisions you make direct your outcome. Whether or not you pull out your phone when you feel that sensation. Whether or not you snap a girl an inappropriate picture. Whether or not you continue to think and say out loud lustful things. Oh, I want to crack her. Oh, I want to sleep with her. Are we serious? That is a human being you're talking about. A human being that was created from the same Lord and God that we all worship under. The same God that created us. And we are disrespecting his creation. We are taking advantage of the fact that I thought I saw a person. We are taking advantage of the fact that the Lord provided us with a woman, provided us with the ability to bear children. Women that can bear children. We are given the opportunity to continue our bloodline, continue our last name, fall in love. And in today's society, it's just everyone taking advantage of it. Every single person in this world is consumed by lust. So I'm going to tell you right now what I do every single day to avoid lust. I'm going to start with the night before. So I just got off work. It's 11:30. I should have been in bed at 8:30. But unfortunately, I work a job that forces me to work very late. But I still get up every single day. You'll see that on my Instagram stories. I know I have a couple of my followers on Instagram that watch my content. What's up, guys? God bless. I hope you guys are having a lovely day. I'm sorry for screaming and cursing, but this is a very, very important thing I had to get out. You know, I'm trying to be as authentic and raw as possible, give you the most value of what helped me, the program that I have, the clients that I have, They're indulging in faith. They're fixing their mindset. They're fixing their habits. They're becoming disciplined men, and not just men. They're becoming faithful men. Men who you would see in the Bible. The ones who train to failure. The ones who love to failure. Who respect others to failure. And most importantly, men who are true to themselves. That's the most important thing, to be true to yourself. So like I was saying, my night routine is as simple as this. When I get home, I take a warm shower. I brush my teeth. If I haven't taken my supplements, I take my supplements. I read my Bible, and I go to bed. That's what I do. Every single night. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. You cannot overcome lust if you are sitting on your phone, scrolling for hours before you get to bed. I am on my phone right now, but I have the warmth and blue light turned off completely. Although this is still going to strain my eyes, and I'll be up for a bit. God help me if I even think about reaching over for my phone. I place my phone across my room, set my alarm. If I can't fall asleep in 15 minutes, I meditate. I get out of bed, I either take a walk or I meditate. I meditate for 10 minutes. I sit there and all the thoughts in my head, I answer. Oh, I can't stop thinking about this girl. It's not that, oh, she doesn't want me, bro. That's not what you say to yourself. You say, I am a man who does not need instant gratification. I am a man who attacks the day relentlessly and chases his goals. I'm a man who isn't distracted by obstacles in the roads. I'm a man who isn't overcome with the Goliaths that God places in my path. I am a man who continues to push forward no matter how I feel. I am a man who doesn't act off emotion. I am a man who acts off of what needs to be done. If you feel like you are getting lustful thoughts, if you feel like you're going to break and you're at that point, get out of bed, go for a walk. Get out of bed, sit on the floor, turn your fan on, take your shirt off so you're cold. Force yourself into situations that make you uncomfortable. Comfort kills. Comfort is the reason why you think it's so okay to do things. And I'm probably going to get comments. I'm probably going to get weird remarks on this video. Oh, lust isn't that bad. Masturbation isn't that bad. It's destroying your mental. It is destroying you. And you know this. And yet you're going to still make excuses on why you can't do it. But you know who doesn't? You know who doesn't make excuses? My clients. Me. The other coaches. The real coaches. People who actually have drive in life. Successful people. People who have control of their life. That right there. The people who don't make excuses are the people who have control in their life. Either you are a slave to sin, or you are completely overcoming every obstacle you face. You are a man who overcomes. You are a man who puts purpose before pleasure. You're either a slave to sin, or you put purpose before pleasure. I've been screaming at my phone for about 20 minutes now, but that really, I hope you guys can understand how important it is to conquer your lust. And although you'll never completely 100% conquer it, because in the Bible it says that this thought will always be circulated in our head, we can fight it. And you will fight it, and you will win. If you put in effort and you put in the work, you will win. I promise you. There is nobody in this world that can stop you from doing anything if you put your mind to it and you put action behind your words. If you put action behind your thoughts, you can do anything you want. God loves you. I love you. Go kill it.